Hey, to start this video off, I would like to make an apology. If you have been watching my community posts and have been kind of paying attention a little bit to the channel, I said that I would be posting the fourth episode of the Moronic History podcast today, and obviously I am not. Well, here's what happened. My co-host, Rumbly Rex, and I obviously have to work our schedules around each other to record the podcast, and it just didn't work out now. Just stuff didn't work out, so obviously we couldn't record, and I can't do it on my own because where's the fun in that? So what's going to happen is we're going to record next time he's available. Most likely there'll be one more video, and then it'll be the podcast. To hopefully make it up to you guys, I will start writing the notes for the fifth episode. I don't know what topic I'm going to choose yet, so I'm not going to say, but I'm going to start doing that so it can come out sooner and hopefully make it up to you guys. With all of that said, enjoy this video of Final Outpost. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Final Outpost episode in the new Asgard run. So many of you may be asking what my plan is for this run, because at this point, there isn't winning this game, but there is surviving this game. But what I want to do is I want to attempt to get into the top 10 rankings in all three of the categories this game has. These are zombies killed, days survived, and amount of people. I am already in the top 10 in the amount of people. I'm like number 8th or something. So now I just have to work towards those other two. But that would be a really big video for just this now. So what we're going to do this video, we're going to upgrade the walls and the base to max level, the walls as close as I can, so we can get the max survivability so we can start focusing on other stuff instead of just that stuff. So let's get into it. On day 101, I was just getting used to the game again, but I upgraded the main wall on the left side, and I upgraded the running speed of my people so they can get to and fro faster than normal. I was getting rid of some of my lumberjacks because I don't need as much wood anymore. It's mostly stone and scrap, and obviously I needed more scavengers to upgrade the walls because of the panels. I don't know what they're called. They don't have a name. Because I know that winter gets scarce easily, especially on my production stuff of lumberjacks, because I need more people and food, I made some bows now so I could have more hunters later to feed my population. I doubled down on the less lumberjacks on this day. Also, we had a blood moon. Everything went fine. Nothing to see here. After the blood moon, I reinstated the blacksmith because we were low on bullets. This will be something that I do. I'm not going to comment on it every time, but this is something that I do throughout the game. On day 107, I upgraded the smaller top wall on the left side. Because the blood moon only throws zombies on the left side, I would have upgraded the right main side if the blood moon would switch sides, but focusing on the left side. I was getting pretty close to the max amount of people that I could, so because it was summer, I didn't have to worry about food production. I added more housing so I could fit up like 200 people-ish. Toward the end of the day, on the 109th day, the game just decided that I was going to get a drought, so I was going to put some more hunters just in case the farmer's going to keep up. And then literally during the night, there was only one day of the drought, so nothing happened. I'm not going to complain. I don't like having to deal with droughts, but it doesn't make sense. A couple of fun things happened on day 111. The top right area opened up so I could start upgrading the wall on that side, and I could start adding more buildings on that side. Also, I upgraded the knife damage to the max, so that will be really good in the future. I started moving the grain storages to the new area that just opened up because I want to have all of my farming stuff in the same area. Also, I upgraded the new wall to the same level as most of the other ones. Again, I was getting up to the max population, so I made new housing right next to the wood storage. I upgraded the housing that I had put in the day before, and I also upgraded the right main wall, so we're doing pretty good at this point. On the blood moon of day 115, I almost forgot to add the knife fighters to the walls. So, could have died there. That would have been fun. On the night of 116, I couldn't give the knives to the defender, so I had to close and reboot the game, but it fixed that, but it caused another problem in another area. The problem was that I forgot to start recording again, so I lost all of the footage of day 117. The only thing I did on this day was I upgraded one of the walls, but I like to have footage of that. After a very chill day, 118, I was able to upgrade the sniper damage, meaning that the damage that my defenders can do is fully maxed out, so it's just number of defenders at this point. On day 120, I upgraded the last wall to the same max level of the base, meaning that I have to focus on upgrading the base to the next level, which can be difficult. I built a sniper during the night and put a new sniper building so that I could have 5, which will be very helpful in the long term. I upgraded the base on this day, which means that I can upgrade the walls again, so woo, I'm excited. I'm hyped. Had a big lightning storm during this day, but nothing struck the base for now, so we're doing pretty good. I also was getting up there in population again, so, more housing upgrades, blah, blah, blah. On day 125, I moved the sniper towers into a better position because I really wanted to start putting in more housing. Also, I had to move the forge and the ammo storage, kind of just moving it all into new areas. I upgraded the knife dampening noise, so it doesn't make as much noise, and that means one more upgrade in the tech tree, so getting there. I also upgraded the main wall to the max level for this base level. I upgraded the sniper tower so that we can have a total of 6 without putting them on the wall. We don't put them on the wall because it attracts more zombies. During the latter hours of day 131, I got a fire in the farm. Thankfully, I don't think they can spread as of right now in these updates, so that's good. The next day, I had a fire in the wood storage, and then another fire in the wood storage, but thankfully it can't spread, so we're fine. On day 135, winter started, so I reduced the amount of scavengers that I had and added a couple of hunters. I'm going to keep the total amount of people here, but I will reduce them later. Another thing that I did was upgrade the sniper's noise, making the tech tree fully done. On day 138, I finally reduced the total amount of people awake because of the amount of foods being produced was pretty low. The hunters can only store like 30 meat, and the farmers aren't producing a ton. From day 139 to 142, I mainly focused on balancing out the food situation so that I wouldn't have to have any people die like I have in the previous run, so it was a lot of just fiddling, finding where the level I could have them at. Day 145, I did a wall upgrade on the left side for the same reason as before, blood moon, that type of stuff. 148, summer came back so I could start getting rid of my winter stuff, hunters, I could do less farmers and more scavengers. The next day, I got some more houses because I want to take full advantage of this summer and its increased food production. On day 151, I actually got some people to come to the outpost from the forge, which is very rare, and I hope that they keep coming because it kind of brings back, the early game stuff of people coming into your base. I also upgraded the wall, so we're getting closer to the full protection of the wall for this base level. I upgraded the second to the last wall, so we're getting very close at this point. This day, I did some more housing, and I started moving towards surviving longer, just having more people so we could have more scavengers, which means more wall upgrades and base upgrades. I upgraded the last wall, so the only thing that I had to focus on now was just doing the base. At this point, the next wall upgrade is so expensive, it's like 200 white panels, that if I did that in this video, it'd be like an hour long. So I'm going to just leave that for next time. About 2 days later, on day 160, I upgraded the base to the max level. So, that leaves just a couple things to do next time. Next time, we just have to upgrade the walls to the max level, which they will be at next time. And then we can start working towards zombies killed, which is a passive thing. We just have to survive the nights, obviously. And we also have to do days survived, which is another passive thing. Both the things that we have to focus on are passive. The only thing that we would have to focus on is people. I could keep doing people, but the two things that we want to get into the top 10 for are passive, so they won't be as hard. But with all of that said, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I apologize again for the podcast delay, but it's coming, don't worry. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.